What is up, guys? Nick here today, and I'm bringing you the first episode of the Road to Max Cape series on Lootingmania. And so pretty much on this account, I'm gonna try and get 99 for every stat, get the max cape, and that'll be that. So basically, this is from one day, a day and a half actually of playing. So I played about 2 hours last night, which would be Sunday night. And then I played a little bit during Monday, which was actually my birthday. So I turned 20 yesterday, which is fucking crazy. And here come the holy levels already. So basically I'm just going to talk, and in the background you will see a shit ton of levels gained. I had over 85 clips. I think it was 86 actually. And yeah, that covered all the levels that I got in just a day and a half. And not even really, it really wasn't even that much playing time, so it was absolutely crazy how much progress and how fast you can really gain levels. I really forgot about it because I did the 2007 scape came out. I grinded that pretty hard, and I forgot how quick you level shit up. So the first thing I wanted to do, since my account already had 19 woodcutting, was to go ahead and work on woodcutting and fire making, anything related to wood. Just because I was already down this way, I can do all the wood cutting already. So I just head right down to Draenor Village and decided this would be the best place for me to do that. So basically cut cut regular logs until I had high enough fire making to do oaks, which is 15, and then I continued to cut oaks until I had high enough fire making to do willows. And then after that, I realized, shit, I forgot about fletching. So, fletching is a pain in the ass when you get started. It is awful. So, basically, I had to cut regular logs. I didn't want to go make money and spend it right away. I figured I could do it myself, even though it turned out to be more of a pain in the ass to actually go get all of my logs and cut them all into the fucking useless bows and shit, and then do it all with oaks. So I ended up doing all of that myself. It was kind of a pain in the ass to keep cutting logs because the regular trees fall down and then they don't come back up. So you had to rotate off of 6 different trees. So it was a total pain in the ass. But basically I'm just getting levels faster and all fucking holy hell. So I think the first 99 I'm going to go for is actually fire making. It's very easy to do. It's really AFK, and as I go into my exam week, which will be this week and next week, I'm really basically going to be studying a shit ton, so I want to have a skill where I can sit here and not really have to pay too much attention to it. So I think I'm going to try and make my money while I can. I'll show you guys how I'm going to make my money to start off with very minimal skills, as you can see. And so I guess it'll be a good time to talk about the rules for the series. So pretty much I'm not going to do any merchanting, so I'm not going to be investing any money I make into items, buying them for lower, waiting for them to go up, or buying mass quantities and waiting for them to go up and sell them. I won't be doing any of that. I can't take any donations. I actually had a random dude come up to me in Draenor and trying to give me 100k. I guess he saw I was very newbie, obviously, my 2 fletching, and so I was like, sorry dude, I appreciate it, but no thank you. And it was really cool to actually have him. I don't know of him, never seen him. He has never heard of me apparently, and so it was pretty awesome just to see somebody come up and be like, hey, here you go. But I refused his offer, even though it was very kind. And so yeah, other rules. What other rules? No buying spins, no buying money, obviously. That's total waste. I don't understand why people spend their IRL money to buy stuff which you can easily get in the game. It's really stupid. Outside of that, I can't think of any. If I make any more rules, I will put them down in the description. I'll make sure I add all of the rules every time I make a video, and basically just copy and paste them every time. And so my plan for the account, actually, I was talking to one of my friends, CJ. I've done videos with him in the past, Drunk Chat Roulette. We did that a while ago, over a year ago actually. And so we did one of those videos together. I've known him since high school, and we've been good friends since. So he gave me an idea to actually make this account a skiller. So try to get as many 99s basically as I can as a skilling account by not doing combat, which I thought was actually an interesting approach to go by RS3 by, because it's really, every time you hear of RS3 or EOC, you always think of combat, change the combat. Well, what if you take an approach at it like a skiller, where you're going to go ahead and use pretty much just do skilling? It's not like the game really changed that much for skilling, and honestly, back in the day, I used to love watching skillers. I have had several skillers over my time of playing RS, and really Silvex, my main account, is the only account I've really stuck with for more than a 3-year time period, and it's the longest account I've ever played on. I used to literally just make new accounts all the time. I'd make a pure ranger, get it up to 50, maybe actually like 61 range, start using dragon bolts. I get up to 70 range, and once I get a little past 70, I'd just scrap the account, give it to a friend, and make a new one. I don't know what it is, but I love making lower level accounts, and I love seeing progress on them. So I think I will take that approach to it for now, and I'm basically just going to do skills. So pretty much I'll be just wood cutting, I'll be fire making, fishing, mining, even starting divination when the time is right, rune crafting. I might even do old traditional rune crafting, not even just rune span, so I can make all my runes that I plan on using in the future, and getting them by that. Even doing dungeoneering, when I get my skills high enough, I can do all the like skill doors and stuff like that. I'm not really sure how all that works. I know a lot of people do dungeoneering, and they're a skiller. It's probably a pain in the ass. I'd feel bad for whoever stuck on my team, unless there's some beneficial role, which I highly doubt there is. But I'll figure all that out down the road. Also, another thing I used to love watching were bank videos. Skillers bank videos were one of my favorite things to see, like a stacked bank with all these supplies, and I just thought it was so cool to see. So I ended up having a challenge. I ended up doing a shit ton of my challenges too that I had just on the account, and so one of them was to cut 126 oak logs. So I did that. I really wanted to fletch them, but I figured I could get some easy XP with the fucking challenge. So next, I decided to go up to Camelot. I unlocked all my essential lodestones, and I decided to pick Flax. I was randomly just woodcutting. I was like, I wonder how I'm going to get crafting up. Looked up the price of Flax. It is 20, I think it was 23 each. 23 each for Flax. Bowstrings are 323 each. So instantly I'm making a shit ton of money, and as you can see, getting a lot of levels on top of that. So I went straight there, picked all of my Flax. As I said, I didn't want to spend money. I didn't want to make money and then have to go sell it or buy shit. And apparently now when you pick Flax, you get 1 farming XP per Flax. I did not know that. I don't know when the fuck they added that in. I think it's stupid, but I'll take it. It's an easy way to get farming up while I was just starting out, so it gave me some more options to start farming with. So I do plan on starting to do farm runs, which will be really frequent, especially for lower levels. So I'll be able to run around and do them and keep an eye on my time and try and get as many in as I can in a day, and eventually get all that up, because you can make quite a bit of money off of guams as well. I believe the seed is like 20 GP and the actual herb itself is like 300, so that's not bad, especially for my levels. That's not bad at all. That's really good money, because I really don't need much. So my idea for now is to get my crafting up while doing bowstrings, so that'll be my main income for money. Otherwise, my plan is to get up my fire making, so I'll be cutting all of my willows. I'll be cutting willows to get up to 45 fire making, and then after that, all of the willows I cut, I will be putting straight to fletching, and I plan on chopping willows from all the way up to 60 wood cutting, and then I'll start to do yews after that, and then that'll be some good money. And also XP, I really won't get as much XP, so it'd be more beneficial for me to stay on willows, but depending on the money situation, I'll have to make a decision then. So I'm getting these gains on my farming level. Look at that, 5 farming. Holy shit, it's insane. But I don't know, it was kind of interesting to start as a lower level again doing this, because it it was fun, but then again, I was like, holy shit, I forgot, like, how much of a grind some of the stuff was. Because as you can see, me in the Flax field, people running by calling me a noob. Well, I'm not a noob. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm a noob. You're right. You got me. I am. You're not wrong. You're completely right. So that was that. And then I had a challenge to do agility. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go do agility. And get some free easy EXPs for that. So I started out as 6 agility, and I was kind of just powering through. I was actually watching some movies in the background. I can't remember what was on. I don't know. Actually, I was watching a Flyers game. That's what I was watching. I've been watching documentaries while I've been editing this, and it took me over 3 hours just to get all 86 clips onto my computer, all into the movie file, and then to fix all the freaking adjustments, because when I record, it likes to show little black lines. You can barely see them when I do RS3 videos, but when I do 07 videos, they're huge, and it's annoying as fuck. So anyway, I ended up getting 14 agility from the challenge, so I ended up getting 8 agility levels just like that, and then ended up getting a small prismatic lamp, which I decided to throw right onto fletching. Ended up getting a small XP lamp for defense. I don't want to touch any of my combat stuff yet, so I decided just to throw it on the back burner and put that, convert it to coins. So after that, my screen decided to give me an epileptic seizure, and so I ended up turning in another challenge, getting to 6 cooking, and then bam, it was beautiful, medium XP lamp and agility. So not only did I just get up to 14, but bam, up to 16. So I got 10 agility levels in the matter of like maybe 10 minutes of time. So it's pretty sweet. So after that, I went and sold the bowstrings. So that was my first 160k, 169k LOL. And then I ended up buying the rune hatchet just to toss onto the tool belt. So I can actually effectively cut shit instead of using a bronze hatchet. I want to say axe, because that's really what it is, not hatchet. And then ended up buying 3k flax. So I'm going to use all of it, and I can make money off it. And it's really AFK. I mean, it takes 50 seconds for me to finish an entire little batch thing, and then just run up to the bank and run back down. I can even go to Lumbridge to use that spinning wheel. So I'll probably do that just while I'm writing. I have 2 more papers to write this week. I have an exam on Friday, and then I have 3 exams next week, so I'll be doing a lot of AFK shit while I'm trying to learn my stuff and stuff. And yeah, so also while I'll be doing this series, I will be bossing, and so once I finish this exam week, it should be epic. I'll be able to put out some really good videos for you guys. I should be able to put out some more God Wars Dungeon looting, like not looting videos, but the loot from however many God Wars Dungeon bosses. So if you enjoy my RS3 content, there's a lot to come out. I know I said I was going back to 07. I went back and realized this really doesn't entertain me too much, when it should have, but it really didn't catch my eye. I pretty much just staked on it and left it at that. And I don't know why, but I really have just become to really like the style of RS3. I don't know why I do. Maybe when I start training combat, I'll hate it because I'm a low level. But I don't know. We'll get to that when the time comes. So right now, I just wanted to show the rest of my stats. So finishing off the video, I will keep that 3 attack until I see fit. Otherwise, all of the combat stats are 1. I have 11 hit points. I don't know why. I have 4 summoning. I don't know why. I got all those prior to even thinking about using this account as for any type of video. So I'm finishing off with 41 woodcutting, 30 fire making, 25 crafting, 16 agility, 35 fletching, and yeah, that's the extent of the levels that I got. So as you can see there, my total level is 199. I don't know what it was beforehand, but I got a shit ton of levels in the past day and a half. And so I'm combat level 7, which is kind of awkward. It should be combat level 4, but those summoning levels and the HP, and then I have 1 level from the attack levels. So that's kind of awkward looking at it. I'll be level 7 for a while. until I see fit otherwise or make any decisions. But the bank is empty as fuck. So I have my strange rocks, and I got 40 pure ass off a squeal wheel spin thing, 20 mind runes, some charms from shit, some seeds I got from Bird's Nest. The 3k Flax is really where all my money is going to come from, and some Chef's Gauntlets things when I start cooking. And so basically, this is going to wrap up the video. I did commentate this all in one wrap. I'm surprised. I did have a lot to talk about. I think I covered everything I wanted to. So also, while I'm doing this series, I will be in my friends chat, Lootingmania. So if you ever want to stop in, I'll always be in there while I'm doing anything. If you ever have any questions, want to sit and talk, I'm always going to be in there. So I thank you guys for watching. If you have any feedback for what I should do, how to better these videos, let me know. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching the first episode, and peace out, guys.